Fantasy Vlog. Oh yeah. Hey there everyone in YouTube land. In my past few episodes, I talked about a few things that matter not as much to me, but were kind of funny, just sort of to break the ice, to get into our little relationship here, as entertainer and audience. But today I just wanted to talk about something that really matters to me. Yesterday I mentioned my family. I have two little brothers, and both of them have been adopted. And the reason why they were adopted is because my parents, we're a Christian family, and my parents felt led by God to adopt little boys from foreign countries. So my older younger brother, Elliot, was adopted from Guatemala, and my youngest brother, Peter, was adopted from Hong Kong, and he has Down syndrome, but he's a complete and total joy, and I love him so much. And so instead of being goofy this time, I thought I'd have a change of pace and read something that I wrote for my little brother Elliot for when he came home from Guatemala. And then, depending on how long I've been talking, I'll sing a little song. Okay, so this is an essay that I wrote in my senior year in high school, which we're homeschooled, which is awesome. Go homeschool. And so this is called Welcome Home, Elliot by Emily England. Alright. This is a story of a boy named Elliot Javier Tomas England. Elliot was born on October 28th, 2006 in Guatemala. God had chosen this adorable baby boy for a reason. Elliot was going to be adopted by a nice family in America and brought home to their home in Sinking Spring, PA. This family was my family, the Englands. This little boy was born Javier Human Garcia, but when we saw his first pictures on our computer, we knew that he was our Elliot Javier Tomas England, and was going to come home to be with us forever. So, excuse me if I start getting all choked up. This is a very special story for me. I'll try and hold it together. Through months of prayer, through months of paperwork and home studies, we prayed and prayed for God to bring everything through to the end and to bring Elliot home. On Friday, July 13th, 2007, a day that my mother, sister, and I joked about being unlucky. Friday the 13th. The same said people were watching Jurassic Park, awesome movie, when the phone rang. It was the call from the adoption agency that told us that we could travel to Guatemala to bring Elliot home. That was the most joyous occasion of my life. My sister and I were jumping up and down and screaming with glee while Mom was excitedly IMing my dad the great news. Dad called a travel agent to make arrangements. By the time he got home from work, everything was set for the trip. Yes, she was IMing. It was still called instant messaging back when I was 15. On Wednesday, July 18th, 2007, we began our flight to Guatemala. First, we had to fly to Atlanta, Georgia, and I remember that when we were there, when we were above the clouds, it looked like we were flying over the Arctic Ocean because the clouds looked like icebergs. It was really cool. I had a window seat and everything. It was awesome. At the airport in Atlanta, we ate a little bit of breakfast with our sort of, not really, but still, Aunt Dacia. She was a family friend that used to babysit my sister and I when we were little. Not that small, but you get the picture. Anyway, after breakfast, we had to catch our flight to Guatemala City, Guatemala. When we got to the airport, we called our hotel, and they sent a van over to pick us up. I could see already from the small glimpse I got from the ride to the hotel that this was very different than an American city. When we got to the hotel, we unpacked and got settled in, but we had to wait until the next day to get Elliot. When we first saw him in the hotel lobby, he was fast asleep in the arms of his foster mother, Kimberly. I was the first to hold him, and it was bliss being able to have him in my arms for the first time after the long wait. I am so thankful to God for how well Kimberly took care of my adorable little brother. We spent that whole day playing with Elliot, and I will never forget our first day with him. On Friday, July 20th, 2007, we went to the American Embassy to get his final papers that would allow him to go to America with us. Our time in Guatemala, after all the serious stuff, was spent sightseeing and shopping for souvenirs for our family and friends, plus some cool things for us. My favorite outing was when my dad had found this cool little coffee shop on the streets of Guatemala City, and it was there that I bought a notebook and with a beautifully Guatemalan embroidered cover with Guatemalan paper currency called quetzales. Pardon if anyone is offended by my pronunciation. I like to emphasize it because I like how it sounds. On Tuesday, July 24th, 2007, we got Elliot's passport and headed home. This was not fun for me because I was queasy all the way from Guatemala City to Atlanta, and I even got sick when we were landing in Baltimore. But it was all worth it because now I have an adorable little brother named Elliot. Now Elliot is 6, I think. He's 6 now. He's 6, and he is running and playing, and I got him a Game Boy for Christmas. No, not a Game Boy. A Nintendo DSi. And he loves it. And he says, "Thank you, Emily, for your beautiful sister." And he calls me beautiful all the time. And I love him to death. He is the best little brother in the whole entire world. Okay, and that was the end of that. And as you can tell, I very much love my little brother. And I thought I would end with a song, perhaps. This one's getting a little longer than my other ones. I was thinking maybe I would play since I'm a Christian, I would play, I thought I'd play a song that was very defining for me as a Christian. It's called Company. Hello there. I decided not to do Company Car because I decided that it wasn't a very defining song for me. I decided to go with my favorite worship song. It's called Nail My Glory, and it's the original words, the verses were by Isaac Watts, and Bob Coughlin and Devin Coughlin, father and son duo, wrote the additional lyrics and the music for this song that I'm about to play. It's free, and you can find the lyrics anywhere on Sovereign Grace website if you want, and they also put out the chords there if you want to play it and learn it and love it, because I love it. It's a very rockin' song, and I will do my best to sing it. Alright, and it goes like this. made it through that. I thank you for bearing with my weaknesses. And I just wanted to say good night, YouTube Internet Land. Have a blessed, blessed evening. God bless. Jesus loves you. I know that's cliche, but you need to hear it. Wherever you are, whatever stage in life you're at, you just need to know that there's someone up there that loves you no matter what, if you just let him. Peace out. This is a song that runs under the credits. These are the credits, so this is where it goes.